This will be my absolute first video on how to install plumbing. This is your basic garbage disposal installation. So, the trick is, you don't want to use a lot, you don't have to, because when you smush this down, all this is going to come out anyways. People don't realize that goes for a lot of things when you're taping and doping threads. You don't have to use a lot. You just want to cover the threads, because it all comes out when you put it together anyways. So, I drop it in there, try to make it straight, whatever the manufacturer design is. I already did the faucet another day. But basically it goes back on the same way it came off. So, which, this is a test run here with this video, so I was already started. But I'll show you later how to start from scratch. But basically, loosen the screws in the beginning, and then pop the ring off, and then get the ring back on is the actual fun part. This thing's called a friction ring. All this does is prevent these two metals from touching, and will let this whole thing slide or spin around actually when you're done. So basically it came off like this and it goes back on like this. And here's the ring, and this is the fun part, because you gotta hold this down while you push up with your thumb and other fingers. And that's probably like thousands of garbage disposals later that it takes me a couple seconds, but I see a lot of people struggle with getting that ring back on. And if my brother Patrick watches this, he'll laugh, because he's one of them. But I did too. I think everybody does. So, kind of snug that up, and then I didn't bring in all my tools because I don't like carrying a million things just to do this. So you take this. I'm just seeing what this video looks like, but if I like it and anybody else in the world likes it, go order an actual camera that I can wear. You guys can see. I don't even know if this is showing up. But I'm not sick. I fought laryngeal cancer. I didn't smoke. Never smoked. Didn't do drugs. The only thing I did was drink once in a while, socially. And I got through cancer. But luckily it wasn't esophageal. It was laryngeal. So they took 1.5 of my vocal cords, basically my vocal cords. Told me I wouldn't talk again. So I can talk, but bear with my voice. I'm happy I can talk. Alright, anyways, this it's late, so it's dark. I don't know how this is gonna show up. But this all comes stuff down inside of here. You know, when I'm actually doing a real video, I'll go through it, and it's not like 8 o'clock at night. But this comes off, and the bracket goes on like that, so the rubber makes this seal that gets squished by the metal piece. Hopefully you can even see that. And I'm not doing the whole install tonight. I'm really just setting this so it doesn't disappear off this job site. I just figured I would pop my camera on so I don't feel alone at 8 o'clock at night. And see if I want to maybe make some YouTube videos while I'm doing some of this stuff. So anyways, I'll tighten that like that. Bye-bye. And then I'm gonna pop this out, because this is where your dishwasher is gonna connect. I said I don't have all my tools with me, so this is probably gonna come out when I hit it. Now you gotta get it out of this disposal. Make sure you get that out of there too, because sometimes people forget and then it gets stuck up inside that. So now you got the bracket. You got this, which is the actual discharge from the disposal, the drain, which I'll show you how to connect it later. But you got that connected. You got this going. That popped out. And then stick it up in here, and the rubber lines up. You'll see it fits in place. And you take this spinning bracket, and there's like hooks on it, and you spin it till the hooks grab the hooks on built onto the bracket right here. Like that. You spin it around, and the final step, which I see a lot of people don't do, you're supposed to grab it with channel hooks or a screwdriver or something, because you can stick it in this. But I like channel hooks. And you just bam, snap it into place. Now it's locked in place, but it will still spin. But which is cool when you're hooking it up, because you can spin it around to whatever you need. But the bracket itself is locked in place, so it's good. Then you plug it in, and then yeah, you tie it in. And then quick service tip: if your disposal ever just randomly stops working, And the switch doesn't do anything. A lot of these have a reset button. Oh, this one's right here. There's a reset button that you can push because they might trip if it gets stuck with something like chicken bones or something. And then a lot of like the Badgers, I don't think my one does, but the Badgers have an Allen key at the bottom that you can spin around to manually spin the disposal if it gets stuck. And then draw the reset button. And then if not, you probably gotta replace it. But as you can see, it's not really difficult. So, alright, well, I'm packing this stuff up and getting out of here. I guess if anybody likes these videos for informational or ASMR purposes, because I'm a big fan of ASMR, I'll continue to make them and do a lot better job. This was just spontaneous. I'm not even finishing this. So, alright, thank you. Talk to you later.